Hello and welcome to workshop number 4 for Springboard. I thank you for taking the time to watch this workshop and support your child's reading. At this time, so that you get credit for watching this workshop and attending, please write the name of your child in the box that's about to pop up. If you have more than one child who participates in Springboard, please write the names of both of your children. This skill we're going to learn about today is called I Spy a Word. Now, our usual workshop agenda is welcoming you, introducing and learning our reading tip for the week, practicing with your child when reading a book with their reading tip, and a reflection to go over it. Because we're watching this after the workshop, we aren't going to do the practice time. We are going to learn about the reading tip, and following the video, I invite you and encourage you to practice this tip with your child when reading. Why are we here? Your child has a goal. We learn skills and practice them while reading. You read and ask questions, and by practicing all of this, your child is getting a reading boost. What is reading well? Reading well is figuring out the words, sounding like a storyteller with our fluency when we read, understanding the story by asking and answering questions about what is happening, and really enjoying and engaging in stories and books. Today's tip and questions you ask help your child learn the skills of reading. Our skill this week is I spy a word that. This reading tip includes picking a word and giving hints, inviting the child to point and read it, switching and repeating. Talking about words will build your child's mental dictionary. The more we talk about words and engage ourselves and our children in practicing to really read and understand these words, we're building our vocabulary. So in this, we want to pick a word and give hints. If we just tell a child what a word is, they're not truly learning it for themselves. So if they see it again, they're not going to know how to decode it and read it. But if we give them hints, we're helping them learn strategies so that when they encounter this word again, they'll be able to go back and use their strategies. While you read, underline words that you want to review. Use meaning hints and letter sound hints to ask your child. We might say, I spy a word that means confuse. Can you find it? I spy a word that has the Z sound in the middle. Can you find it? I spy a word in the sentence that ends in ED. Can you find it? We're not pointing to the word. We're not telling them what it is. We're describing a word using sounds, using meanings, using letters to help them think about all of these things and looking for the word. It's kind of like playing I Spy at home or in a car. We're just doing it in a book. We were spying puzzled. Puzzled? If you're feeling puzzled, it means you might be confused. It has a Z sound in the middle, and it also ends in ED, just like our clues and our hints said. Let's keep going. Pick a word and give hints. You might show your child a couple words like these 4 words up here. You might show your child a page in a book and tell them it's on page 14. I spy a word that starts with, you can say a letter or a sound. has the sound, is spelled with, it means, is a related to the word, has letters that don't match the sounds. If your child struggled to read the word, have them read the word sound by sound, stretching out each sound. Encourage them to point to each letter and say, what sound does that letter make? Point to the next letter and keep going until they say each sound. Then they can slowly blend the sounds together to say the word. Now switch. Be sure to model good reading habits. After you play I Spy and you're giving the hints, have your child give the hints to you. Have your child think of a word with the letter, with the sound, and you guess it. Pick a word and give hints. So the child might give hints with sound, meaning of the word, or relating to the word. In this reading tip, remember, we want to pick a word and give hints. We don't want to just tell them what the word is. Invite the child to point to the word and read it sound by sound. Then switch. Have them give you hints. You're now spying the word. And then repeat it. You can do this with different books, with magazines, anywhere you are, relating it back to reading and words. Need another question? Pause the video here for some examples of other questions you can ask your child when practicing this skill. Remember to read with your child and support their reading on Raz Kids. And don't forget to log on to Connect to log your child's reading minutes and support their reading goals. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this workshop video and help your child's reading progress.